Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Charlotte Bobcats. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. About to the halfway point, the midway point, Clark, of this season with a lot of storylines so far in this one.
You know, it's definitely been a memorable season, Kevin, and what I'm interested in is to see how the rest of this season unfolds and which teams start to separate themselves even more.
Now, here's Nowitzki. Harris outside. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist from Harris. Nowitzki's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Mavs. Here's Dixon, guarded by Harris. Pass to Mashburn. And the shot falls short this time. Now the Mavericks with it. Harris outside. Nowitzki outside. Buries it from three-point range. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the night.
You do not want to give Nowitzki any room to shoot, especially from the perimeter. I mean, that's where he's most dangerous.
Here's Mashburn, defended by Nowitzki. Mashburn, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Harris looking it over. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Marion passes to Nowitzki. Clock at 6. From deep, Stevenson. Nowitzki against Smith. Nowitzki, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Howard. And here's Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
These guys are elite from the mid-range.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Into the lane. Nowitzki outside. From past the arc. Again, the miss by Nowitzki.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Harris outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Out to Marion. Puts up a 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, we can see Marion likes the corner shot because he takes it with no hesitation.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Pass to Howard. And it's sent back by Bogut. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Villanueva with a screen on Howard. Ellis kicks to Bell. Back to Ellis. It's Bell on the wing. 5 on the clock. Over Houston. Tries again, and it's laid in by Bogut.
Nice job there, getting great positioning on the glass.
Bobcats trail by 8. Here's Dixon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bobcats shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for Bogut. And Wang subbed in for Charlie Villanueva.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Now here's Ellis. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And it's Monte Ellis with the finish.
Going right at the rim that time, was in attack mode from the start.
Bobcats have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Dixon. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. It's Bell on the wing. Ellis outside. Here's the screen. Banked in off the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Mashburn after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Mashburn, the pass to Dixon. Buries the long-range jumper. Dixon's got 5 now.
Looking confident on that jumper. You've got to be decisive to get that one off quick.
Bradley sets the pick for Ellis. To the middle. Rob. Fast break now for Charlotte. A nice shot by Dixon. He has 7. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, leading by 5. And this is the first time matched up with the Bobcats this season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk, not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Podkolzin's checked in for Bradley. Villanueva comes in for Wang. Sean Marion, he's checked in for George. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Raja Bell. And the Mavericks making a change here. Harris is checked in. Howard with a screen on Villanueva. Here's Mashburn. Charlie Villanueva grabs the miss. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Dallas. 6-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Villanueva with a screen on Stevenson. And it's Harris off the drive to the paint. From outside the arc. Rebound by Smith. Bobcats trail by 6. But the All-Star game almost near. Let's see how the East is shaking out. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon.
When I look at the Bobcats, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Harris dishes to Marion, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
using his build to set a nice solid screen, and then Marion able to roll into the opening.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Now here is Smith. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Charlotte calls timeout. With some changes, Stevenson comes in for J.J. Redick, and Barea is subbed in for Devin Harris. Stevenson with it, now guarded by Stevenson. Lobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Barea. Here's Marion. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bobcats have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Stevenson, 2 shots.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside, Barea. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Barea looking over the floor. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Nowitzki left side. He's looking for Marion and finds him. Yes, that goes in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now, here's Stevenson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Kicks it out to Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. With 1 on the clock. Stevenson outside. And it's Smith, top of the key. Back to Stevenson. Pass to Evans. Second shot opportunity. Out to the right wing. Mashburn. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Now, here's Barea. He picked up 15 points in the last one against Cleveland. It's good.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Bobcats trail by 12. It's stolen by Barea. On the wing, Stevenson. The Bobcats pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Evans. Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Stevenson. 6 to shoot. Fades and shoots. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And Mashburn is a really good small forward now. A terrific shooter who scores well from the mid-range area of the floor.
Here's Barea. Good work there as it goes. Barea's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
Barea against Stevenson. Pass to Mashburn. Count the basket. Mashburn's got 7.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Over Evans. Nowitzki, no good. Bobcats trail by 10, and the foul called on Deshaun Stevenson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Podkolzin's checked in for Wang. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Sean Marion. And Harris subbed in for J.J. Barea. Stevenson outside. Pass to Mashburn. There's the pick. Jennings with the ball. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Harris drives in. Kicks it out to Stevenson. 1:12 left to play in the first. Here's Harris. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Stevenson passes to Jennings. Pass to Winston. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Bell comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And Jennings drops them both. And so here is Dallas, 10-point lead. Bogut with a screen on Stevenson. Here's Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Harris does a really good job using his quickness to his advantage. And he's got plenty of that quickness. A creative guard who plays with an edge, too.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bobcats trail by 12. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Jennings. It's stolen by Bell. Here is Novak. No scoring in this one, and the shot goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Evans setting the pick for Stevenson. The 3. The shot misses. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Mavericks on top, leading by 14. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
That one misses. Some solid defense from Harris. Mavericks leading by 14. Bogut with a screen on Stevenson. Harris passes to Bogut. Stolen by Stevenson. Pass to Houston. Here is Jennings. Covered by Bogut. Charlotte moving it around. Winston, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Bell kicks to Harris. And that one, good. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Stevenson. Count it. Winston's got his first basket.
You could see he was prepared to fire the moment he caught the ball.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Mavericks. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
A different look for Dallas. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Steve Novak. And it's Stevenson in for Bell. Winston. It's hauled in by George.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bogut sets a screen for Harris. To the inside. Bogut the pass to Harris. Stolen by Stevenson. Pass to Houston. Back to Stevenson. To the wing on the left. Houston the pass to Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Winston. Deep 2 from Jennings. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here is Harris. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Offensive rebound. Outside for George. Connects from three-point range. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Bobcats call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Winston, guarded by Marion. Six on the shot clock. Back to Evans. Pass to Winston. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nowitzki's checked in for Wang. And the Bobcats making a change here. Dallas leading by 17. Ellis outside, down low. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Monte Ellis. 10 points for Nowitzki.
Dirk can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
And taken away by Ellis. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Ellis. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Redick is in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
Really smooth stroke from out there. He's dialed in.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Ellis dishes to Nowitzki. He gets it in there. Nowitzki's got 12 points in the game.
This is just one of those games for Nowitzki. I mean, he's playing with a lot of fire, energy, and getting things to go his way as a result.
Stevenson passes to Jennings. Pass to Winston. Will it go? And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That was a winning basketball play. Only good things happen when you draw a foul and get yourself free throws.
And he makes the first. Good on both. And here is Ellis. 5 points in the game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Fires the 3. The Bobcats pull it in. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Bobcat substitution. Number 38, Middleton.
Smith against Redick. Smith outside. Howard with a screen on Ellis. Stevenson against Ellis. And it's Stevenson missing. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Mavericks. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Taking full advantage of the contact. Dirk gets the whistle while in the act of shooting.
First one falls for him. On the Mavericks with some changes, Steve Novak comes in for Marion. And Stevenson subbed in for J.J. Redick. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, you gotta love Nowitzki. As unique a player as you'll ever see, a towering 7-footer who is as good as it gets at making all kinds of jump shots.
Now, here is Smith. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Over Podkolzin. A nice shot by Howard.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Smith with it. Pass to Stevenson. Bobbed up there for Howard. Now Ellis. Inside. Here's Podkolzin. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 5th assist in this one.
Solid screen and then rolling with intent and force.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. Pass to Howard. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Smith fires from way outside. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Nowitzki's so good in the screen and roll. Excellent at setting a hard screen and then rolling to the open space.
Stevenson against Ellis. Pass to Howard. It's blocked. 3 from Stevenson. Ellis surveying the D. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Trying to get something going. Here's Davidson. Podkolzin with the rebound. Podkolzin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. To the paint. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Monte Ellis. Ellis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Ellis against Stevenson. Now here's Howard. He's tightly guarded over Podkolzin. The Mavericks pull it in. Ellis outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Pass to Podkolzin. Ellis against Evans. Ellis, the pass to Nowitzki. Bucket is good. Nowitzki's got 22 points.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside, uses his height extremely well. Can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Ellis driving the lane, and it's Ellis finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's Stevenson missing. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Stevenson against Ellis. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Ellis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
For Dallas, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Podkolzin. Villanueva comes in for Nowitzki. Marion, he's checked in for Steve Novak. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. Here's Mashburn. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Now here's Ellis. Villanueva with the bucket.
Look at him using his man on the pick and then setting him up nicely with the feed.
Charlotte shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Pass to Mashburn. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Marion.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And so here's Charlotte. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Mashburn. They get the rebound. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
There's a good screen. Here's Ellis. Bobcats with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And the rejection by Bradley. Really left alone that time. Dixon's got 10 points in the game.
Great job to get to the corner and make himself available for the 3.
Bradley sets the pick for Ellis. And Villanueva has it in the corner. Back to Ellis. Marion setting the pick for Ellis. Driving to the basket. And it's slammed in by Ellis. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 assists. Here's Dixon. He's got 10. Pass to Mashburn. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Marion. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Here we go. Please give it up for Dallas Dancers.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Harris outside. In the corner, George with it. Harris kicks to George. Here's Wang. Pass to Novak. Outside, Redick. Jacks up a three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Dixon, pass to Houston. Charlotte moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Bradley sets the pick for Harris. Over Howard. Here's Bradley. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
With the pass, the finish, that's beautiful execution out of that 2-man game.
Here's Dixon. Pass to Howard. Here's Dixon, guarded by Marion. To the middle, stolen by Stevenson. Here's Harris. Finished off the break. Harris has got 8 points.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Howard. He has 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Feed that big fella down low. That's where Howard does all of his damage.
Harris outside. Over Dixon. Harris's shot is off. And so it's Charlotte with it. Mashburn the pass to Dixon. Smith outside. Pass to Mashburn. Howard with a screen on Stevenson. Here's Mashburn, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Andrew Bogut checked in for Dallas.
Number 6, Andrew Bogut.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Harris. Stevenson kicks to Marion. Harris, right side. Pass to Stevenson. Back to Harris. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Bobcats. To the left side wing. Howard finds Smith. Here's Dixon. From past the arc. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harris up top, covered by Smith. From 11 feet away, it's taken away by Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Dallas. George comes in for Sean Marion. Here's Dixon. He's got 10. It's tipped. Stevenson inside the three-point line. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Dixon. The Mavericks making the shot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Mavericks making a switch here. Podkolzin's checked in.
Yeah, and Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
Here's Stevenson, and Harris wide open. He shoots. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And that's 10 points for Devin Harris.
Perfect feed. You make it easy on your teammates if you get it to them on time.
Here's Dixon, guarded by Harris. Bobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off. Great game for him, double-double down. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You could see the catch and throw down coming, but how do you stop it?
Podkolzin, good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Dixon passes to Houston. Pass to Howard. Here's Houston. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Podkolzin with the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Now here is Harris. He's got 10. Inside, and he makes good on the layup. Villanueva's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's the screen. Pass to Houston. And the 3-ball is good. Houston's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And so here is Dallas. And here is Harris. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mashburn.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Well, textbook use of the pick and roll, and he's the beneficiary in that one.
The Mavericks have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Stevenson against Berea. Mashburn, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nice shot by Bogut.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Bobcats shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Stevenson drives in. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Pass to Houston. And that's a foul called on J.J. Berea. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Wang. Reddick comes in for Marion. And it's Stevenson in for J.J. Berea. Evans, he's checked in for the Bobcats. It's back to Jennings. The Mavericks pull it in. Bogut's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Stevenson with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shoots over Jennings. Rejected by Jennings.
And that's how you impose your will on the defense. You've got to be an intimidator.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Stevenson against Smith. Shoots from the elbow. Second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
He's had troubles at the line so far in this one, going 0 for 3.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Barea, he's checked in for Stevenson.
Awesome take that time. He was not going to be denied.
Stevenson against Barea with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Barea's got 6.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Jennings. Now Stevenson. In the corner, Smith with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Bogut, that's good.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
The Bobcats have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Evans dishes to Stevenson. Pass to Smith. Back to Stevenson. Jennings sets the screen for Stevenson. Shoots over Barea. Stevenson can't hit. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Bogut with a screen on Smith, and he drives in. Left side, Redick. There's the 3. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 6 assists now in the game. Charlotte's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Evans setting the pick for Stevenson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the inside, Jennings, and it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Barea driving inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Barea's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great court awareness there to find the open man.
Charlotte shooting 47% from the field in the third. Pass to Mashburn. Good D by Bell. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. Bogut with a screen on Stevenson. Barea finds Bogut. That shot off. Great D that time from Jennings. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be on Rajah Bell. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Driving in, here's Bogut. On the Mavericks with some changes. Bradley's checked in for Bogut. And Nowitzki's subbed in for Steve Novak. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Bradley is screen on Stevenson. Here's Barea. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Davidson. Down low. Jennings against Barea. Jennings can't get it to go. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Bradley. Marion comes in for Rajah Bell. And it's Ellis in for J.J. Barea. Now here's Ellis. He's got 11. takes the 13-footer. And there's Bogut. That's good on the assist from Monte Ellis. Ellis has got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the Mavericks call time here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Bradley's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And the Mavericks call time here.
Dallas now stepping onto the court for your...
And the Mavericks with some changes. Wang comes in for Bradley. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Monte Ellis. Now Harris. He's got 10. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Outside for Redick. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Redick's got 9 points. Here is Stevenson. Here's Evans. Charlotte again missing. And so it's Dallas, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dallas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Harris. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Just reeled the defense in there. They thought he was going to get rid of it, and he pulled up instead.
Out to Marion. Harris outside. Back to Marion. Launches it. Evans grabs the board. Evans has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Winston the pass to Stevenson. Pass to Evans. Here's Davidson. Guarded by Marion, and it goes down 2 points. Evans has got his first points of the night.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Bradley sets the pick for Harris. Right at the free throw line, and Bradley gets it to go.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Here's Winston. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Harris up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. They grab their own miss. Harris outside. Nowitzki inside. He's guarded by Jennings. Bradley sets the pick for Harris. They shoot again. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats. Jennings has got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Winston. No good that time. Good work defensively by Marion. The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Out to Harris. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And Sean Marion with the slam.
Marion going upstairs to polish off the alley-oop.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Winston. Stevenson outside. Tries the spin move. Pass to Winston. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Stevenson. Rejected by Harris. Colzine's checked in for the Mavericks. Barea comes in for Devin Harris. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Robertson's checked in. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Barea. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The Bobcats shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Stevenson passes to Winston. He doesn't hit that one. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Here's Barea, and it's sent back by Robertson. The Bobcats on offense. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Bobcats. Evans comes in for Robertson. Outside, Barea. To the inside, Nowitzki. Rebounded by Howard. Bobcats have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stevenson. Here's Winston. Charlotte no good that time either.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Going inside. Redick for 3. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Barea against Stevenson. Pass to Winston. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Stevenson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Dixon, guarded by Barea. A fader. Podkolzin with the rebound. Podkolzin's got 8 rebounds in this game. Barea against Smith. Outside, Barea. Nowitzki with the screen on Smith. It's deflected. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Houston. Pass to Dixon. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Mashburn.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Barea, the pass to Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Howard's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Inside. Pass to Mashburn. From deep. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Mashburn's got 11 in the second half.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Now here's Barea. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now 24 points for Nowitzki.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
You got to wrap him up right there if you're going to try to keep Nowitzki from scoring. He's just so big and smart and skilled. You got to wrap him up. Don't let his arms get up.
A different look for Dallas. Raja Bell, he's checked in for Marion. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Barea. Bobcats have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Dixon passes to Houston. Howard with a screen on Stevenson. Bobbed up there for Howard. And they're pushing it up. Here's Harris. Plays it up and banks it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Gets a hand on it, and Howard with the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now, here's Stevenson. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
For Charlotte, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Dixon. It's rebounded by Dallas. Podkolzin's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here is Nowitzki. Takes it inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Nowitzki's got 29.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Down low, Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Harris. And that's 31 points for Nowitzki. The Bobcats have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Dixon passes to Mashburn. Here's Dixon, guarded by Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Devin Harris.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Podkolzin. Villanueva comes in for Nowitzki. And Barea is subbed in for Harris. No good on the second free throw. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Barea kicks to Villanueva. Barea with it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Howard's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Bounce pass, Smith. Mashburn. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Dixon, defended by Bell. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Nice job holding off the defense inside there.
And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. To the middle. No good from Bell. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's Smith missing.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Barea, no good. Bobcats shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in the men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Nowitzki.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Mashburn, and the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Dixon's shot is off. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Stevenson. Throws it up high. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.